Hi, and welcome to another developer update for ModLoader 1.9 and the Weapons Framework 1.1, which I will probably rename before the release because, when I originally made it, the primary focus was weapons, but you can really use it to make any kind of item or any kind of asset, really. So, and the focus has shifted more to this in version 1.1, so I will probably be renaming it to something like Assets Framework. So anyways, I fixed a couple of issues. So the weapons look sort of way too bright and dull in-game, and in the editor for that matter, before, and I fixed that now. That was an issue with the color range. So that's been fixed, so things now look a lot better, including the weapon racks in the game. They looked way too bright and out of place. Then I've added more warnings. So for example, if you have colliders and you forget to assign a material, you'll now get a warning here, and then you can even go to the collider to quickly fix your mistake. And so yeah, but anyways, in the in version 1.0 of the framework, I had this reference act, so you could make sure you didn't make your weapons too big or too small, but that is no longer needed, because now if you go over here, you can hit this little connect button with your item selected, and that will almost instantly spawn the weapon in the game in the hand of a character, so you can see what it looks like. And so now if you make changes, so for example if you add a new cube, scale that down quite a bit, move it to the tip, you can hit refresh. That will be now reflected in game, and if you delete that and select your object again, you can hit refresh, and bam, there it is. Now for simple changes, so changes that don't involve adding new objects or removing objects or adding or removing components, you will be able to see the changes in real time. So if I adjust the handle here, I can see that change in the game instantly. And I've got a couple of options here as well, for example to play attack animations, and if I just reset the camera, we can see from the front, like so. So you'll be able to quickly see what it looks like when someone is swinging your weapon. And furthermore, you can click freeze animations, and that'll freeze the animation, and that'll make it a little easier to see what you're doing. Now you can also, if you want, for example, to position the handle perfectly on this weapon, this would probably be a good angle to do it from. So you can then place the scene camera and then select the object and hit view from here, and you'll now get the exact same view in game. So now if you select your handle and you start moving that, you can very easily see where it should be. So yeah, that is pretty much what I had for this video. And there's no, you don't need to export. This is all automatic. Like it's based on the item you've selected over here. So you could actually make a copy and then choose mesh and remove the material. And so let's move this over. So now I have two different. So if I select this and hit refresh, I get that weapon in game, and if I select this and hit refresh, I get that item in the game. But it only works for objects, so object definitions. So your game object must have that to be previewable. So yeah. Anyways, oh, another thing I'm working on is the JSON editor. It's good. It's super helpful, but the fact that you can only open one file is a huge problem because you're rarely working with just one JSON file. So I'm working on multi-document support. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.